Hello? Hello? Hi! Hi! Hello? Hi, konkurba! Oh my god, is this weird? This is like the latest I ever streamed because like this is like around when my stream ends. So I'm like starting at like an end stream time. Hi, did you miss me? I missed you guys like a lot. I don't know, I don't exactly have like the streamer brain right now, so excuse the way I'm acting right now. I was just like, I'm having like a window where I'm like not in pain. Maybe I'll just like go live now. Cause like if I'm gonna just like be in pain in inconvenient times, why not just go live when I'm not in pain? These days haven't been the same without you, bro. Oh, that's you're so sweet. you're so sweet. What the fuck? Shut up. Okay, shut up. Like rare. I don't gorilla really. I should gorilla more. I really should. Usually though, whenever I have like the idea to like gorilla, I just hop in the VC. You know? I just hop in the VC and I just talk to you guys there. Hope you're holding up. I'm doing okay. I have a fear of food. I've talked about that a few times. I have a fear of food right now. Food is actually scary. I have bone broth, chicken bone broth. I don't know if it's expired though, but I've been drinking it regardless. It's so nasty. I add like a shit ton of salt and a little bit of pepper to it because I can't stand it on its own. I just heat that up in my microwave. I do have like some miso soup packets, and I'm wondering if the miso soup would bide well with my tummy. I like how I picked the super comfy music. I've been working on this model today. This is the only thing I've been able to get done. I was just like, okay, I don't know what to do today. So I just like started working on this. Though, I think what I need to do, as you can see, my bangs don't move on this model because I just disabled the physics altogether because they were so bad. I need to completely remake the physics in dynamic bones instead of fizz bones, because what it's doing is it's converting the fizz bones automatically to dynamic bones, but for some reason it's not like keeping the colliders. So beforehand my bangs were just going straight through my forehead, and it still does that. My back hair goes straight through my chest. So I need to remake my dynamic bones manually. I never said hi, so hi Kibawoo and chat. I wish you all the best. Hello, Grandfalloon. Hello. Oh, I don't even have Twitch dashboard open. Dude, this can just be like a comfy chat hour. I'm on painkillers right now. I'm on Tylenol. I had 2 Tylenol about like an hour ago-ish. So I think that's why I'm having this window of no pain. It's like settled in my tummy. Ad! Hello! Hello! Tylenol doesn't do shit for me? Oh, it depends for me. I had a couple months where I wasn't really taking painkillers since moving in. So I think it kind of gave me a reset, but before I was getting kind of like a tolerance to it. And now I'm pretty okay. Pretty okay with it. I don't take it as much as I used to. I also haven't been like having periods. TMI. I don't really have periods very often, so I don't really have to take painkillers for cramps. One thing I did think about that I can say is I still think cramps are my cramps are worse than the stomach pain I get. The only thing about cramps is they only last like a day or two. Or like maybe like it depends on the week, but like it only lasts like within a couple days. But this is lasting every day. My Dark Mind, thank you for the follow. For those who don't know, don't like follow me on Twitter or anything. My gastritis that I thought, like we swore up and down I had gastritis. Well, I went into the ER yesterday because the pain was getting so bad that it was going on for like, dude, that one night I made steak and I had stomach cramps for 18 hours straight. At least. Because I know it was 18 hours because it's 12 hours before I went to bed and then 6 hours into sleeping, I woke up still in pain. And then every night I've been having stomach pain that's been keeping me up at night, stomach pain after every meal. So I went to the ER yesterday. My mom really wanted me to go because she was like, I have a hunch. And her hunch was right. Because people at the hospital, they're like, oh, well, I went in and, you know, they had me pee in a cup. I peed all over my hand. I did. So I peed all over the cup and all over my hand, but I peed in the cup. And then they took me back to get ultrasounds. The ultrasounds lasted a while. Like, they kept prodding one area. And then I went back to my room for a bit. They came in and they said, oh, you have gallstones. So here you're gonna want to contact your doctor about getting surgery. That face almost translates into Warudo. And then they took my blood because they were going to do it that day if I had an infection, like a significant infection. I didn't have a significant infection after the blood work came back. I was so thankful. The person who did my blood did such a great job. I think that was the best. Well, I mean, it's a hospital versus a doctor clinic. So, but it was the best blood draw I've ever had. I was laying down, so that also helped, but it wasn't like really painful and like there wasn't any issues. I'm a little sore afterwards from like getting the blood draw, but that's about it. And the nurses were really nice. They just kept me talking and stuff. I have not gotten my gallbladder removed yet. No, it's no longer gastritis. It's my gallbladder. And both my mom and my grandmother had their gallbladders removed. I was the one who encouraged my mom to go to the hospital when she was having really bad pains. It got so bad she drove herself to the hospital. And then they removed it then and there. That's why she wanted me to go to the ER, because she realized my symptoms are what hers were, like a few weeks before it got so bad that she had to have emergency surgery. So yeah, I've been having these pains consistently since like November, and it's just been getting worse. How much does it cost to call an ambulance? Too much. Too much. If I ever need an ambulance, don't call it. Call an Uber. Please. I can wait. Call an Uber. But yeah, so earlier today, I got in contact with my primary care doctor, and they said they could get me in for an appointment to schedule the surgery on the 31st. And that was already pretty upsetting, but I spent longer today being in pain, and I just was like, no, we need to call tomorrow and see if they can get me in earlier, because I need this out of my body. I can't keep dealing with this pain. It's so bad, I can't function. I fucking can't. I can't get anything done. It's miserable. And the like crazy thing is, like, I need to get like my apartment, like, you know, like cleaned up and ready, because my mom is gonna come live with me for like a couple days after my surgery to take care of me. And I just, like, I can't even do that. I went to go clean my cat's litter box like an hour ago, and I was just miserable. Yeah, I want it out of my body. I want it out. Take it out. I don't want it. I can handle the dietary changes. I've already been on dietary changes for months because I've been like treating it like it's gastritis, because we thought I had gastritis. I've been medicating myself for gastritis. Yeah, I know my mom, she doesn't really eat too much different from before she got her gallbladder removed. I've heard that alcohol doesn't bode well with having no gallbladder, but maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a good thing that I just cut out alcohol. Alcohol is poison, so. I hope you guys are doing well. I've been missing you. I've been missing you a lot. And it doesn't help that I don't think I'm just experiencing issues for my gallbladder. Sponge, thank you for the sub. I think when they did blood panels, I wish I asked them to check my thyroid. So maybe when I get into the doctor next time, I might also see if I can get blood drawn again for my thyroid, because I am also like experiencing my thyroid symptoms too. So like it's like happening all at once. So I'm having the pains that my gallstones are causing, and then I think my medication's not right. And So I'm just like experiencing a multitude of health issues right now. I don't even know how I ended up such a sickly child. By the way, my brother's health, flawless. The only thing that like happened to him is he had to get his appendix removed. Otherwise, he's doing fantastic. Bad RNG? I think it's just bad genetics, yeah. I don't know. I definitely get my like thyroid stuff from my family as well. My aunts both have thyroid issues. I think one of my aunts has like it's a different autoimmune disorder than I have. I don't know, like lupus or something, I don't know. It smells so cute, thank you! It's a booth model that I kit bashed together. It's a Manuka. Your chat model. I think people honestly, instead of having Vroid models, I think they should just kit bash booth models. In all honesty. I think they just come out looking nicer. I'm not a big fan of Vroid models except for the people who like are super ultra mega talented and can like somehow make the Vroid models look like 2D models. But like those are like few and far between. I'm just like, you look amazing. Oh, thank you, Spackle. You're too sweet. You're too sweet. I'm like so tired, man. Like not sleepy, but just tired. Droids meshes are ass and they're heavily unoptimized even when you wrangle with everything. I did try using Vroid around when it came out, and I was like, this shit sucks. Make the model 300 pounds now? Supo? Question mark? Do we have multiple architect bros? Do I just have that appeal? If it makes you architect bros feel better, like I've been bloating like crazy. I tweeted about it this morning, but this morning when I first got up, I weigh myself every day because I still like try to keep up with my exercise. I haven't been able to exercise in like 4 days though. But I still weigh myself every day. By the way, it's fucking bizarre. I'm like not losing weight. And I don't think it's muscle. Like I'm not losing weight right now and it's so weird. I'm not losing weight and I exercise and I eat max like 1,100 calories. Excuse me. Yeah, that could be that could be my thyroid. That's why I need to get my thyroid checked out. I need to get my thyroid checked again. I can probably get my meds changed. But yeah, as I was saying, I was checking myself out in the mirror. You know, like in the morning, and I was like, oh, you know, I look good. Well, one thing I guess is I've been measuring myself with a tape measure, but I've been getting smaller. At least on that front. So I'm definitely like retaining like water weight, or like there's like gas buildup or something. But I don't believe it to be all muscle because it's not aligning with what I was experiencing before. But as I was saying, ADHD brain, I was checking myself out this morning and then a little bit later after I had eaten, I went and walked by the mirror, and I noticed my stomach was like blown up like a balloon. Like I look pregnant. That's what my mom said when I was in the, cause I was bloated yesterday too. When I was in the ER, she was like, "You look pregnant." Like, are you not telling me something? But yeah, that's basically like what my tummy looks like. It literally like gets to like looking like I'm pregnant. So architect bros. Curious, hi, hello. Welcome in. Bloating probably means your bile duct are blocked by the stones. That's very possible, yeah. I wonder if I should have acted more in pain, because I was not in pain when I got to the ER. Which is, it's like, I feel like that always happens. Every time you go to the hospital or something, like, the symptoms stop for a second. I wonder if I should have acted more in pain for them to take me more seriously. But I'm like helplessly honest. Dude, going to the ER was traumatizing. I walked out of the ER and there was like a woman like screaming, "God, please no," and I thought like maybe someone died. But then I like looked at her and like she had like blood all over her face. It was terrifying. And when I first went to the ER, there was like this one woman who came in and I think she was like drugged out of her mind or something. Because like I had to like walk past her room that was like right next to hers when I had to go to the bathroom to do my urine sample. And like I think they were like strapping her down to like the table, and then she had like 2 cops with her. You're scary, dude. You're actually scary. Oh yeah, they wheeled me around in a wheelchair. I felt so silly. I felt like so self-conscious. I know like the doctors like they like see that every day, but I still felt self-conscious. I can't I can't wait to be on that morphine for my surgery. Dude, I'm actually scared of anesthesia. I've never been under anesthesia. I know that's like, I feel like everyone gets scared the first time they go into surgery. Like, I feel like that's just normal. But I mean it. I'm scared. I'm scared. Dude, what if I don't wake up? That's like my go-to thought. I'm so sorry. I'm so morbid. I just keep thinking, what if I don't wake up? Like, I keep thinking, like, do I need to write down, like, a list of passwords to all my VTuber stuff for my mom so she can make... Like, do I make a preemptive, like, pretty image that says I unfortunately passed away so she can post it? I don't know. I've been having morbid thoughts. I know, don't say that, but I'm being honest. I'm being honest. That's what's been racing through my mind. I keep thinking I'm gonna die. I had a dream the other night that I got diagnosed with cancer, and it scared me like half to death because like for some reason I keep thinking my dreams are prophetic. I like keep freaking myself out. Have any other dreams come true? I can't remember. Oh, I mean, like, for a while, I kept having dreams about fire. I had a dream that DR4, I have no idea why, but I dreamt that DR4 died in a fire. I don't know why it was DR4, but I dreamt that DR4 died in a fire. I dreamt that I was, like, at my, like, childhood barn and like everything was on fire. Like I think like a TV or something caught on fire. I don't want to eat. Thank you though, Yohane, but I don't want to eat. Eating is scary. I'll use that towards my inevitable surgery bills because that's gonna cost a shit ton of fucking money I don't have. But yeah, I don't know why. Out of anybody, like I dreamt that there's like other people too, but like I didn't have like names attached to them. The only one I had that name attached to was I feel like I didn't see him die, but after the fire I found out that somehow DR4 was there and DR4 died in it. Do you guys ever have weird dreams that like are from like childhood but like stuck with you the rest of your life? I have a very specific dream that stuck with me my entire life. And it was the same dream twice. Okay, so my aunts are twins, right? They're not like identical twins, but like they're twins. And so I had the same dream twice. The only difference between each dream was one was on aunt number 1 and the other one was on aunt number 2, right? So like in my dream, we're walking down a forest. Like it's like a straight forest path. There's trees on the left, trees on the right. Danger is fun. Thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you. I won't ever call you broke. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, so I'm walking down this path. Well, I'm riding on their like shoulders, like on their back, like piggyback style, right? We're walking down this path, trees on either side. And there's cactuses, like at the bottom of the trees. Little cactuses. And in both dreams, my either aunt will turn around and look at me while I'm on their piggyback and be like, Kiba, don't look at the cactuses. And I turn and look at the cactuses and they'd warp. Like they'd warp into like this terrifying face and I'd wake up. And I'd like cry. And it's crazy that I had that dream twice. Fuck, they're so good!
There was more to it, but the other week I dreamt I donoed you $20. So here it is.
What was the rest to it? Tomer, wait, can you elaborate on the rest of the dream? Thank you for the donation. Thank you. Tomer, can you elaborate? What was the rest of the dream about? Gibbles, hello, Slinish. Hello. It feels so weird to be streaming this late into the evening. Like a start of a stream. It doesn't feel normal. But it feels really nice. It feels nice to talk to you guys. I'm so sorry I'm dying. At least think of this on the bright side. Think of it on the bright side. On the bright side of things, after the surgery, after I've recovered, what are we talking about? I have to get surgery to remove my gallbladder. After the surgery, I'm gonna have tummy hurt a lot less. And then hopefully around then I'll also have like stabilized my thyroid levels and have gotten blood work and stuff and new meds. I have to get it anyways. Like I'm low on meds. Like I have no choice. I've got like, let's see, 1, 2, just over 3 weeks left of meds. So I have to get blood work for my thyroid anyways. Yeah, I can't have a gallbladder problems if there's no gallbladder. I did finish the main campaign of Edge of Fate. I haven't finished like any of the side quests though because I haven't been able to play. But kind of like zoned out for a second. I was like reading your guys' chats, but I wasn't reading it out loud. I'm sorry. I haven't finished the main yet. Been doing them all at the same time. There's like a bunch now. I think I hit like some sort of area in the campaign that just like spawned a bunch. I did play a little Destiny today. I played some solo ops. I played like 3. I had fun. And then I got off because I was starting to hurt really bad. Oh my god, maybe I'll burp less too. Maybe I'll be free from this burp curse once I get it out. I'm gonna miss the burp. I'll try to maintain it just for you. Just for you, Spackle. Instead of thinking about financial debt as financial debt, think of it as financially edging the hospital you owe. I could probably work out some sort of like
Let's get through
payment
this
plan.
time together, Kiba.
Oh,
Don't worry, we got your back too. Mending
who is
heart
that?
emoji.
Bunbite. Bunbite. Mysterious Bunbite. What the fuck? Wait. $200? What the fuck? What? Why? Why? Sorry. Why? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I will be putting that towards my hospital bills. Thank you. You know, we were doing... It's such terrible timing because I was doing charity. If you guys still want to donate to the charity, by all means, you're welcome to. I think I'm just going to give you guys the charity reward anyways. I'm going to give you guys the charity reward regardless of how far we get on that. So, I'll do that. I'll just wait to do it after I get my gallbladder out. How about that? Sound like a good plan? After I get my gallbladder out, then I'll buy dog treats and eat it. My health issues are caused by Destiny 2. I don't think so. There's a chat that I wanted to read. Let me scroll back up. Don't make me register. Hi, Kibawoo. Hope this helps to resolves without too much more pain for you. Thank you. Only curse you need removes that Destiny curse. Shut up. Hope that wasn't the guy that hacked my PayPal in my dream because 200 is one of the amounts he donated. Based hacker.
Hope it lowers the costs. I'm like lost for words. I don't even know what to say. Magnum, don't you have plane tickets to buy? I'm sorry. What do I say to that? Oh my god, thank you. What? Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys are what the fuck? Fuck. I'm okay. Thank you guys so much. Magnum, thank you. Yeah, this song is like, what's wrong with you? So true. I'm just some fucking idiot wolf girl on the internet. It doesn't matter if I die or not. I'm sorry. Thank you. I don't deserve you. I don't deserve you guys. You know, thank you for the follow. Don't say that. Wrong. I don't know what I did to deserve you guys. I don't know. I feel like I'm so mid in everything. I'm sorry, I've got the worst brainworms. It's like I'm the most inconvenient Oshi ever. I'm fucking chronically ill as shit. I'm like terrible at talking. I'm like bad at gaming. I make like shitty streams. I have a shitty schedule. A shitty personality. A shitty voice. That's just how I feel, honestly. I don't know. I don't know. And then I look at my community, and my community is just like the nicest, most amazing people ever. It was like, what the fuck? Not gonna lie, your deep voice is mad hot. I'm sorry. I can go deeper if you want. Kiba. Whoa, I like your voice, man. Easy to listen to. Thank you. Thank you. I feel like I automatically go towards like a posh accent when I talk this deep. This scenic. Thank you. I've only been subbed for a few months, but I always enjoyed your streams. Thank you. I can't keep talking that voice. I feel like stupid. I feel stupid. You're sweet and you care for us and keep us in check when we need to hear it, and you mean so much to so many people. I met so many people who spell highly of you. Many people enjoy your silliness. Dude! What the hell? Vin Maru! Welcome, thank you for the follow. Community is gay, yeah, and that's why I love them. Little boy kissers. They're so cute. Sometimes I feel like I inadvertently, like when I go live and I have high energy and I'm like not like in a state like this, I feel like I kind of like put on like a face, put on like a voice, and it comes naturally. It's not like I try to force it, you know? I know like some people like they voice act. I don't try to voice act. It just like goes there, and then like I'll get in VC and I'll just like completely mellow out, and I feel like it's jarring to people, and so like I apologize if it's jarring. It's like customer service voice. I think that's like the best thing I can compare it to. Yeah, it does change with my mood. This is Kiba 500 hours on Tummy Hort. Now I can say that I'm actually like the CEO of Tummy Hort. I have the real VTuber Tummy Hort. I take Tummy Hort to the max. I take Tummy Hort to the surgery room. All of these songs are like Pichu. They sound really lovely. What's the T word? Tummy? Oh, I've got tummy on this model. You guys want tummy? Boom. I love the hair on... This is the closest hair I could find. And it's like curly at the bottom. You can't really see when I'm like up here, but like it's like curly. It's really pretty actually. Look at that, that was really pretty. I kind of look like I have boobs with this shirt on. I'm a growing lady. finally have a color palette, kind of, with my streams. I was always worried that, like, I wouldn't be able to, like, just, like, establish a branding.
Don't feel obligated to be super duper hyper action girl all the time. I'm here for authenticity, even if that means low energy sometimes. Godspeed with the surgery if you have to go that route.
Thank you. I will be going that route because it's honestly gonna just get worse if it's anything like my mom and my grandma. I think I'd rather just get it out and then I can just stream normally. But thank you so much. Thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, my mom had it. I was the one who told my mom to go because my mom was getting it was really bad. Like, she thought forever that it was just her ribs that were hurting, and it was actually gallstones. And then it got so bad that, like, she couldn't function. Like, not like where I'm at now, but like a little bit further in the future. Like, she thinks like I'm like a few weeks behind where she was when it got the worst. Johanna, thank you for the gift sub. But it got so bad that she's not the kind of person who would just go to the doctor. I had to, like, sit her down and I was like, Mom, if this were happening to me, what would you do? And she said, I'd take you to the hospital. And I was like, and later that night, she drove herself to the hospital. My dad was asleep because, like, he had alcohol that night and he was, like, knocked out. So he woke up to, like, a message that says, I'm either in room 332 or in surgery. And so he headed over there, and then she drove herself home. She drove herself home after the surgery. My mom's a champ. But yeah, she couldn't really move while she was recovering. And Bora, you say that you've had it. From what I know, you have a bunch of gas buildup after the surgery, right? And that's, like, causes some of the most pain. So my plan is my mom's gonna come stay with me. And while I'm also gonna rest as much as I can, I'm also going to try to get up and move as much as I can to get all that gas out, because I'm pretty sure the only way for that gas to come out is to exit through your bloodstream. I've been watching TikToks. I've been watching TikToks about people who got the surgery. And there's, like, this one girl who, like, took before surgery, after surgery, and a few days after surgery, like, videos, and, like, you could see, like, her stomach completely, like, from the gas buildup. But then, like, after that, she, like, lost a lot of weight. And I'm kind of excited about that. I'm kind of excited about that. I'm excited about the weight loss. I just need to make sure I have some clothes for the surgery that, like, are loose and comfortable. I did take clothes with me to the ER yesterday in case I needed surgery yesterday. So I had a bag with me. Oh, I'm gonna have those little surgery scars. Is it 3 or 4, Mora? Do you get 3 or 4? You get, like, little incisions on your tummy. Maybe I'll show you guys my surgery scars. I think scars are legit. I think I know a lot of women, they, like,
do a lot of things to like minimize the amount of scar tissue. I think scars are so badass. I think scars tell your story, you know? Scars tell your story. Scars tell you what you've been through. I think that's fucking awesome. I scar surprisingly easy. Like, if I like scratch myself with a nail, like not like a like a fingernail. If I scratch myself with a fingernail, there's actually a pretty high chance that it'll scar. It doesn't like always scar permanently, but I've had them last months to years. I have a scar in my hand. It's a horse. A horse knocked a shelf on top of me. Cerebus! Cerebus, thank you! Thank you for the 5 gift! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you! Thank you so much! Thank you! Yeah, horse... There's like we had like a little shelf that was like next to a horse's stall. It had like grooming supplies and stuff on it. The horse knocked it over, and I had to like catch it before it like fell on me, and it like scraped my hand, and now I have a scar there.
We should all get matching scars for unity.
Yeah, we should carve like K into our like abdomens. What do you say, chat? You all want to carve K into our skins? K doing it right now. No, 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 no. I don't want to get banned for causing people to cut their skin. Please don't cut your skin. That's very bad for your skin. I will mutilate my body for my Oshi. You gotta get your knives from your mom's car? Why are they in your mom's car? When I was in elementary school, I used to tell kids I had a knife collection because I thought it was cool and edgy to say. My name was also XX Shadow XX on online. Ow, the edge. Yeah, like how No Micro wrote it is exactly how it was, but maybe like do the S capital, like opposite of like the what you have for Shadow, but the X's are right. It's little X then big X. Is Shadow the Hedgehog your favorite? Not really. I was a Tails kid. I actually was a huge Knuckles kid. I take that back. I was a huge Knuckles kid. I remember there was a long period for a while when like Discord was brand new. I had Knuckles as my profile picture. I thought he was so cool. What was that one Sonic series I really fucked with? Sonic Boom, yeah. I really fucked with Sonic Boom. And Knuckles was my favorite character. I was like one of those kids who was like anti Mario because I liked Sonic. I seethed because I had a 3DS and I had Mario on it, but that was the only 3DS I could get. I still don't like Mario though. I'm not really into Sonic now, but I still don't like Mario. Yeah. I rooted for Sonic on the Sonic vs. Mario Sprite Flash animations. And the... what do you call them? The flip note? The flip note animations. In all seriousness, what do you hate about Mario? I just don't like platformers, and I don't like Mario as, like, a character. I think he's ugly. I'm sorry. It's like so mean. I think Mario's ugly. I've always been like, as a kid, very like judgy of like arts, like cartoon art styles. I'm still that way now. I art style wise hated Mario. I also hated most Western cartoon characters. Like, I hated characters like Bugs Bunny. That style. I hated Family Guy as a kid. I greatly lean towards more artsy cartoons. And like ones that like definitely had their own distinct styles. And I also gravitated towards cute. It was like, I don't want to say it was just cute that I gravitated towards, because like it wasn't just cute. Like I got into other art styles too. But like the cute styles tend to be more visually appealing. I was also judgy of like what I considered cute. Like I hated a lot of like girl things, like girl toys and stuff like that. Had ugly art styles that were trying to be cute. Like I hated Beanie Boos. I was Team Beanie or Team Beanie Babies, and I hated Beanie Boos. I thought they were so hideous. Yeah, Beanie Boos were like the Beanie Babies, but they had those big round eyes. They thought that if they make the eyes super big and glittery and like full of rainbows, that was somehow cuter. There's like a good image. Hold on, where's that meme? Oh, here it is. This sums up, this image sums up what I thought as a kid. What plush companies think cute is versus what's actually cute. This is how I felt. It's basically Beanie Boos versus Beanie Babies. It's like, have you guys seen what Webkins look like now? New Webkins piss me off. Here's what Webkins look like now. They're so ugly. Yeah, they're so ugly. What looks even worse is their new Webkins website. Jesus. Their new Webkins website is hideous too. They still have the old one, but the new one's so gross. Like, so when I was a kid, I was super judgmental of cartoons, like on like Nick Jr. And like Playhouse Disney. It was like Playhouse Disney and Noggin, that's what it was. Playhouse Disney and Noggin. they didn't have Nick Jr. yet. But like I really liked like art styles like Franklin and Little Bear. Those were some of my favorite cartoons. Because they were really artsy. It was kind of like a storybook. So I was kind of like really in touch with my artsy side when I was young. I was also one of those kids who like I'd be sitting down and watching Dora and get pissed off because I had that emotional intelligence that like I felt like I was being talked down on. That's why like I super advocate for kids' cartoons to stop like making shows for kids that like talk down on them, because I felt that as a kid. Because I would just sit down and watch these cartoons and just be mad. I'd be like, you dumb bitch, Dora, in my head. Steven Universe, I definitely think has a ton of things that it can be criticized for. But I can at least acknowledge the fact that Steven Universe was at least one of those cartoons that was made for a younger audience, but wasn't made to be stupid or like talk down on its audience. So I can at least acknowledge that and give it hats off for that. Because at the same time that Steven Universe was out, they were pumping out things like Teen Titans Go, which I think is an example of like those really dumbed down cartoons that kind of just like spit in the face of its target audience. I think Steven Universe was very lucky that it aired at the same time as those shows, because comparatively, like, you know, when I had my TV on, the Cartoon Network, all those other shows made Steven Universe look good. I think Steven Universe was really good in its first seasons. Hot take. I actually really liked it when it was first airing. Because they didn't get too much into the story, like it still had depth. But it was a fun concept. It was a fun concept. And I really liked Steven as a character in its early seasons. Like, even though he did kind of fall into that dumbed down character, he was endearing. He was endearing. Like, he had depth, but wasn't like entirely stupid. Like what's like a good example of like a really stupid character? What's his name? The purple thing from earlier Cartoon Network. What's his name? I mean, I like that show, but I think it's a good example. Oh, Flanders a good. Yeah, Chowder. Chowder. That's what I was thinking of. Wait, is it Flapjack? That's another one that I was thinking of. I was talking about Chowder, but I was thinking of, yeah, he's kind of like a flapjack. I was glad that he wasn't like an entire flapjack, you know? He had a little bit of depth. He was a kid. He came off as a kid to me, and I thought that was neat. I never got into that one show that was also popular kind of with Steven Universe fans. Was it called like Star and the Forces of Evils, or is it something along those lines? Something in the Forces of Evil? Owl House is one of those. I watched Owl House, I think. Star Versus. Yeah, I didn't get to watch that. I know they made a remake of... Oh. What's that? She-Ra. And that caused a pit in my stomach because I grew up with She-Ra, like old She-Ra. I never watched the remake, but I know that it appealed to, like, Steven Universe kind of fans. Oh my god, I'm fucking Jesus Christ. I will never touch it because I don't want to know what they did to my She-Ra. My mom, when I was growing up, my mom showed me a lot of 80s cartoons from her time. So I grew up with even though I was born after 9/11, I grew up with 80s cartoons. I had a lot of things on DVD. Like I grew up with like the first generation of My Little Pony and Generation 3. But 80s My Little Pony was what I was really into. I had a disc collection. It was like all of the movies, all of the episodes and whatnot. I know bronies hate that stuff. Bronies hate G1, bronies hate G3. I love it. That's my childhood. Don't shoo-be-doo, shoo-shoo-be-doo. Call upon the sea ponies when you're in distress. Thank you, Spackle. Nostalgic. Are you doing well? Right now I am. I'm medicated right now though, so. I'm thinking about just popping an Eddie before bed. If I had some CBD, I'd take it. But I might just pop an Eddie before bed. How do you feel about the live-action Zelda in the works? Well, I never played the games. But I think it looks promising. I just hope the acting's good. The casting looks good. I've seen the casting. The casting looks good. Bronies hate G1. They think it's all like, they're like, oh, he's so girly. Oh, and they like make fun of the art style. They just love to hate it because it's not Friendship is Magic. No shame to Friendship is Magic. Friendship is Magic is definitely the best generation ever. But I don't think they should smack talk my G1 and my G3 just because they're not the target audience. I'm just saying. To little girls, G3 was everything. Don't you shit talk my Minty. Don't you shit talk my Starcatcher. Don't you shit talk my Whistle Wishes. Don't you shit talk my my Sky Wishes. Don't you shit talk my Wisteria. Don't you shit talk my G3 Pinkie Pie. Don't you shit talk my Sunny Days. Don't you shit talk my G3 Cheerilee and Star Song and Tula Rula and Scootaloo and Rarity and Brights Brightly and the other Cheerilee because there's two Cheerilees in G3. No, not Listeria, Wisteria, like the flowers. And Twinkle Fart? Dude, that's like what the fucking names of the Breezies were. What were the names of the Breezies? I'm trying to remember. They had like really fucked up names. Hold on, let me read out some G3 Breezy names. Zipsy, Tralala, and Tiddlywink. That was the main three. Zipsy, Tralala, and Tiddlywink, dude. I said this in the Discord, but when I watched My Little Pony with my girl cousin back in the 80s, I thought, I hope this doesn't turn me into a girl. Dude, the villains in 80s My Little Pony were badass. They were so cool. Dude, I loved 80s art style animation. Oh, you know what I really fucked with as a kid? That kind of like had that 80s art style? The Last Unicorn. The Last Unicorn was my shit. I used to like run around my grandma's house singing the song. In the distance, hear the laughter of the last unicorn. I'm alive. I'm alive. Good shit. It was animated by Ghibli before they became Ghibli. I had no idea about that. Holy shit. I miss when movies used to have cool villains. Nowadays, the villains are all like tied to some sort of reflection of real life. Like, the villain is capitalism. Instead of the villain just being like an evil demon from hell that just wants to destroy everything for the sake of wanting to rule the world. I love badass, dark, evil villains who have like all of their slaves on chains, making them work the mines. Their like lair is in like a deep cave with pits of lava, with their captives hung up in cages over top of the lava, somehow not cooking alive because it's a cartoon and it doesn't need to make sense. That's what My Little Pony Generation 1 was, bro. Like, what's not Scorpion? What's the actual evil guy? Tirek. Tirek and G1. Dude, he was badass. Hold on, I feel like I gotta show G4 Tirek first. Here. This is G4 Tirek, right? You guys are familiar? We watched My Little Pony together. Yeah, it's badass, but not as badass as this, bro. Dude, he was... I like the like colors that they used to use in old cartoons too. They didn't stray away from really dark, contrasting like colors. The evil just radiates off of them. I need to pee. I'm gonna pee real quick. I'll be right back. Okay? I'll go pee. Dude, when I was in the hospital yesterday, for some reason, even though I hadn't been drinking at all, I think I peed like 3 or 4 times, like in an hour at the hospital. Or maybe it was like 2 hours. I was in the hospital for like 3 hours. And then afterwards, I went and got horchata. That was pretty nice. Yeah, they came in, they said, "Do you think you're gonna pee anytime soon?" And I was like, yes. Yes, I think I'm gonna pee soon. And so they gave me the cup and then I did the urine sample. Oh, the fish won't work because I don't have fish open. I'll open it up.
Air Groove, it's the mommy one. What's she doing?
The fuck is that?
She's pointing at something. Oh my god, there are girls that are like, oh, look at her. Like, they're like, there's Yuri here. They're like fans of her or something.
Did a stream just go live?
They're just watching her.
I don't know where that is. Oh! Oh, it's Sienna! It's Sienna! Oh, that scared me. Sorry. I had Twitch open. And it just raided. Okay. My bad, chat. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't close all my windows before stream because I just gorillaed this. What was I doing again? I got distracted. I was opening fishing. Okay, fishing. Well, hold on. There we go. It's open for me, but I don't think I have it on. I have to enable it on stream. Hold on. Where's the fishing window at? Oh, there it is. Okay. There you go. Now you guys can fish. I feel like I sound so weird right now. Dude, my eyes keep rendering weird. You can like see like black in my eyes. I don't know how to fix that. I've been having that issue with Warudo. Every time I like change my FOV, it doesn't like my FOV. Because what I like to do is when I set my FOV for my model, I try to make it small, cause that way, and I think all people who have like 3D anime models should do that, cause it flattens you out, looks more 2D. But for some reason, my Warudo causes it to give me like some weird rendering issues. So I could do it like this and then zoom in, but like, here for example, if I put my FOV like this, oh my god. And then I zoom in on it. You got any games on your phone? You got any games on your phone? Hey. Got any games on your phone? When you see it in action, it kind of like flattens it out. Here, I have to zoom. I think this is kind of more default. See, it just has that fisheye lens to it. I like to really flatten it out like that. I still even think that it's a little bit more flattening. True. And I think a perfect world, Bun Bites would exist because Bun Bites are just like the best community ever. You guys are awesome. You guys are like actually amazing people. And I love you. You're the best.
Hello.
I love cats. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. I need to set up expressions and stuff. I'm going to try to make it so this model is set up like my chibi. I want to start using my 3D chibi more too. I like having this little variety. Dude, it feels so good to have a design that I love. I never had that before. I think it's because I didn't design my own characters. And now that I have Kiba, which is fully designed by me, I just feel an absolute connection. And it feels cool having different models of the same design. I'm excited for my next outfit. Hopefully, I believe it'll start production next month. Assuming nothing goes wrong. I will say, like, it will have like a hue difference to it. I feel like it's not too spoilery to say this. It's gonna be a little bit more blue. My new outfit. Like, the hair is gonna be a bit on the bluer side. Bluer purplish side. It's like gonna be like black, but like bluish purplish hue. So it's like if you just took it instead of like having, because I think my hair has a red hue to it right now. It'll be a bit more blue purple. Reason being, I just did it so the color palette was a bit more coherent because it's an emo goth model. I've already said that before, that the outfit is goth themed. So it's gonna be a little bit bluish purplish, but you know, it's still gonna have the red in it. It's still gonna have the red, like red back hair, red inner ear, red eyes. But the hair is a little bit like more on the purplish spectrum, just because of the color palette coherency. I think after the goth outfit, for the one that I'm gonna have Rico have full design of, I think I want her to go a bit more cutesy on it, 'cause I feel like I gotta have that cutesy to balance everything out. Cutesy outfit. This song is a little too heavy. Yeah, I wonder if she'll like give me like a dress. I kind of want frills, man. I think it'd be cute. So I told her I want something that's just like not bound by my aesthetics. I don't want it bounded by like sticking to the biker tomboy look. I want it to fit something like her designs that she makes. Skirts are better than dresses? I think as a woman, a real woman, I like wearing girly stuff. But I think I'd agree that like I like skirts more than dresses too, for convenience of going to the bathroom. It's crazy. Actually, no, that's not true. I was gonna say my new model is the first model I've ever had that has pants. But that's not true. She doesn't exactly have pants. But her legs are mostly covered. That's what I'll say for the new outfit. It's my first model that has the legs like mostly covered. But for some reason, when I design outfits, I can't cover the tummy. It's just not possible for me. I need the tummy. I can't survive without tummy. So unfortunately, I was not able to cover the tummy this time. When you pee, do you pull your skirt down or lift your skirt up? It depends on how long the skirt is. If it's a longer skirt, I'm definitely pulling it down. But also shorter skirts tend to have like built-in pants to them. So then you also have to pull those down. I don't know. I don't think I own any skirts that are like short, but like don't have built-in pants to them. I think if I did have like a really short skirt, I would probably not pull it down. I hate dresses that have the built-in pants, because then you have to take the entire dress off. Thoughts on GrokTuber? It's so stupid. Dude, it's so funny in my tweet that took off and got like 35 million views on it. People keep adding Grok underneath. And just to be a troll, I blocked Grok and some of the other AIs they were trying to add, just so it didn't respond to them. So there's like whole threads under there, like people adding Grok, and people are like clowning on them for adding Grok, and they're like, why is Grok not responding to me? I don't care when people at Grok for like the funny stuff. But when people like just like literally at Grok and be like, oh, what does this mean? It's like, are you kidding me? Just put your brain cells together and you might figure it out. I think AI, like ChatGPT, Grok, and everything, I think it's funny because I think it shows millennial hypocrisy. That's why I think it's funny. Like Gen Z and Gen Alpha, I get like they get shit on a lot for like their attention spans and like their inability to like do research and stuff. But then certain millennials, like the ones, it just tends to be the ones who would give Gen Z and Gen Alpha shit are the same ones that are like adding Grok and being like, explain this. I think it's like just like the sections of people that like give each other's generation shit are just like hypocrites. And they tend to be like a certain type of people, and I think that certain type is the type that uses like ChatGPT and Grok for that simple stuff that they could just use their brain cells or like simple research, like look up a news article. Right now, like, since I watch TikTok and stuff, I see there's like a millennial versus Gen Z war over like two different things. One is called the millennial stare and two is the Gen Z stare. And I'm just like over here sitting here thinking like, if you guys both have the same issue, maybe it's not generational. Maybe it's not a generational issue. Maybe you're just like looking to throw punches at each other for some reason. I think generational wars are stupid unless it's against Gen Alpha. The only and I don't have personal issues with Gen Alpha. I just have personal issues with their parents. So it's not even like a generational issue. I'm not mad at Gen Alpha itself. I'm mad at their parents. And I'm mad at the development of like schooling systems, which is not Gen Alpha's fault. It's not a generational fault. It's the fault of just like the development of those systems. It's unfortunately, we're gonna probably see some really weird things as Gen Alpha grows up. And a lot of it ties back into the development of technology and its integration into schools. And into parenting. When I was in school is when they kind of just started rolling out not iPads, but like Chromebooks, and they had like some other like sort of tablet, like educational tablet. And in my little mind back then, I thought it made sense that they're keeping up with the times. But as I'm older now, they kind of, that kind of technology and stuff dropped out when I was in high school. At least my high school didn't really integrate technology beyond computers that much. Like, they didn't have like iPads and stuff. But I don't know. I think schools need that paper, pencil, textbook style of teaching more than anything right now. I mean, a lot of kids can't read and write. And it's getting really bad. When I was in high school, I was an assistant teacher. Well, not assistant teacher, a teacher's assistant. So what I handled a lot was I handled a lot of the computer stuff. I inputted grades. I helped make the like teaching, I don't know how to call it the teaching schedule. I don't know, like I helped create the, I don't know what the right term is. I did a lot of the stuff with like the papers and a lot of the going in between different teachers and stuff. So I wasn't teaching the classes, but I was helping handle all the behind the scenes stuff. Yeah, lesson plan. I guess that's a good way to put it. Yeah, I helped with like the lesson plan and stuff for other high school students, which is funny. It's like some of the kids in the classes were like maybe like a grade above me, you know, and I was grading them. But when you're like grading other people's work, it blew my mind some of the things that I was like seeing. Like, some people genuinely just couldn't spell. And I imagine it's way worse for the younger kids now, but like, since as I was graduating high school is kind of when that like technology boom was beginning. I graduated high school like 2020s. I graduated high school. I don't mean to make you guys feel old, but I graduated high school 2020s. But yeah, it was just weird. Like, and even like the questions they'd answer, it's like, dude, you're taking, what was the class called? The study of fish sciences? I don't remember, dude.
It's a marine science. It was a marine science class. It was a marine science class. But like, I'd read these questions, and I'd already taken marine science. Marine biology, yeah, marine biology. I'd already taken that class, but still, like, I'd be reading these questions, and I'd be like, you can just probably guess, and you'd get this question right. But it was bad. It was really, really bad. I felt bad for these kids. But I hear things, because, like I said, I'm on TikTok. What can I say? I'm Gen Z. I think I've got a pretty good TikTok feed, though. I think people shit on TikTok too much. They don't use it. Like, some people are on those TikToks where they're, like, doing makeup and doing dances and stuff. I'm not really on that kind of TikTok. It curates to your liking. I get a lot of food TikToks. But yeah, I was on TikTok and I sometimes get, like, the ones from teachers. And teachers talking about their Gen Alpha students. And they're just, like, having breakdowns. Because, like, the kids are either, like, mean, like, they lash out at the teacher. They're super rude, super entitled. They can't read and write. They can't spell. They, like, have, I mean, like, imagine growing up learning using, like, things like iPads that have autocorrect. And think about how badly that would affect your ability to learn. Like, that's bad. Or you could just use speech to text. Imagine COVID did not help Gen Alpha kids. Yeah, I've talked about this before because I was an online kid student, who went to a real online school. I went to a real online school, so I had a very different experience. I can't help but feel bad for all those kids who were suddenly doing online classes, which was just Zoom calls for 8 hours a day. Like, that's not... Online school can't function like that. You can't function on sitting on a laptop for 8 hours a day. That's why they don't do actual online schooling like that. Because that's just not possible. Like, that's not able to work. But I also pity the school systems because they didn't have a lot of time to prepare for an event like that. They kind of had no choice. Yeah, for online school, we did technically have a gym class where you were required to do like certain things. I have a really bad memory of it, and you had to have your parents sign off on it. That had to be really... I can't help but think that had to be really hard on younger kids. Older kids, I'm sure it was still hard on, but for the younger kids... I think online school is good for older students. I really think younger elementary school kids should go to public schools. Or, you know, schools that have other students. Is this the latest you ever streamed? Yeah, this is the only time I haven't been
tummy hort. Yeah, that's socialization. Not even just between them and students, but between them and adults and teachers. I definitely do think respect is earned, but I think there is an importance in learning to at least have a respectful relationship between yourself as a child and an adult. And I think as much as it's bad for all those reasons that kids aren't getting that socialization with other kids, getting that socialization with other adults that aren't in their immediate family is also incredibly important. And I think that's part of why kids are acting out and treating adults badly that aren't their, like, family. Well, I think that also kids, or like parents of these Gen Alpha kids have a warped sense of idea of what's bad parenting, what's good parenting. They think, like, I don't think I was beat as a kid. I think I've been spanked a handful of times, honestly. And I grew up as a really good kid. I remember asking my mom the other day, I was like, can you think of, like, times that I gotten really in trouble? And, like, the most my mom can think of is, like, my room got dirty. Like, you know, like, that's it. Like, I grew up a really good kid. But that's not to say I didn't have punishments, and I didn't have, like, I didn't get yelled at, or I didn't get, like, things taken away. And I think parents are afraid to discipline their children properly. I don't think anything's wrong with gentle parenting. Call me controversial, I think gentle parenting is a great concept. And I've seen it applied to children and work fantastically. But some parents think that gentle parenting means you can't be harsh with your child. You can't give them harsh truths, harsh language, harsh discipline. When I was a kid and I did something that upset my mom, like I wasn't cleaning my room, or I was giving my mom attitude, she'd raise her voice at me, which I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, you know, she didn't insult me. I think insulting your child, I think that can scar your child for life. But she didn't insult me. Sometimes I'd get my computer privileges taken away. She'd take it away for like a week. Or she'd, she'd put me to work. And I turned out pretty good. I turned out to be a pretty good kid. I didn't really repeat my mistakes. I was definitely the good kid out of me and my brother. Not to say my brother was like a bad kid, but I was like good-er. I was good-er. Turned out okay, but you play Destiny 2. Hey, Destiny 2 makes me really happy. I have a lot of fun. Destiny 2 has made me a lot of really good friends. I don't think there's any game that I've played that I feel connected to a community or have as much fun with friends as Destiny 2. Sorry, does my brother what? Sorry, Danger. I think that just applies to a lot of games. A lot of franchises. Does my brother play Destiny 2? Oh no. My brother's a normie. My brother's a mega normie. He plays like Madden and Farming Simulator and more college football games. Dude, when he was a kid, I think my uncle, dude, I should tell my uncle. He would be so proud of me. I think my uncle was the one who got him Halo, and he thought Halo was stupid. He was a Call of Duty kid. My brother's a normie. He has a career, and soon next year he'll have a wife and a home, and he plays Madden. But I'm based, and I like Halo. And I'm a streamer. I haven't finished 2. In my defense, I was playing on Heroic, and I was getting frustrated, and I didn't want to continue streaming Halo, because if I was getting that frustrated on stream and having a bad experience with it, I wasn't performing fun for stream, and I know, based on Maros and stuff I've gotten from people can tell when I'm not having fun, and then that makes the stream not fun, so I didn't really want to keep risking that. By the way, my Maros are actually still open. Surprisingly, everyone's been really good with Maros. So if you guys have any like hard like criticism or something in my streams, like that you're like not willing to say with your name attached to it, I actually genuinely appreciate criticism and like stuff like that through my Maros, as long as it's like constructive. And people have been very constructive, and I appreciate that, because it's actually helped me, I think, improve my streams a lot over the last like month or so. It's also helped me recognize some things about my streams, you know, like me, the hardcore gamer in me will continue to play things on the harder difficulties to try and complete it, but I don't notice that it kind of makes me frustrated and kind of like makes the viewer experience not so fun. So I probably wouldn't have noticed that if it weren't for some of the constructive criticism I've gotten. And overall, I stream because I want you guys to have a good time. I want to have a good time too, but I want you guys primarily to have a good time, because that's what it's for. If I was prioritizing myself, I would just play the game off stream. And I do play games off stream. The ones that I know won't be fun for stream, I'll play them offline. I stream for you guys, and I mean I stream for myself too. Like, I enjoy streaming, but I stream with the primary intention of making people smile and making people have a good time. And that's what I love. If you guys aren't having a good time, then I'm not having a good time. I stream for that. That you guys have a good time and you guys are entertained and happy. I'm a heavy people pleaser, dude. I like making people happy. That's what I'm here for. I want to make you guys happy. Yeah, I like talking like this. I feel like I have all these good, like, deep talks during, like, the worst moments of my life. Like, every time I, like, go live and I'm like, I'm dying, we have, like, the deepest conversations. I kind of like mellowing out like this. I'm glad that you still watch me when I'm mellowed out like this. I get nervous to mellow out like this because I get nervous that people aren't going to like me like this. I don't know. I don't know, it's so weird. I do trust you guys. I feel like I'm super TMI. I will tell you guys literally everything about me. Maybe to a fault. The streamer's having fun, a good time, unless it's funny, like a rage or... Okay, yeah, like, if it's like a... What's his name? Like a Tyler 1 rage, I get it. But if I'm just getting frustrated and I don't want to talk, you know, I can see that it's not fun for the streamer. You've been streaming for 4 years? I've actually been streaming for longer. I first debuted as a VTuber, like a proper VTuber, 5 years ago. But I've been streaming a little bit before that, so I think I'm closer to 7, 8 years streaming. I was such a noob streamer going into VTubing, especially when I was in my first corpo. I had no idea what the hell I was doing. I was going back and reading texts with my mom, and the texts from me, like when I first debuted in my first corpo, holy shit, I was a fucking... I was literal kid. I screenshotted some of them the other day. Hold on, let me see. Cause I was like just coming out of like high school, and I was like, I don't know what I want to do for work. Hold on, I'm gonna look up in my text messages. Hold on, let me find that screenshot so I can know what to look for. Cause I was really struggling when I first came out of high school because I rushed to graduate high school. I graduated early because I rushed it. I rushed school because I was so stressed out and I hated school. And I was gonna go to college, but I didn't do it because I was so unhappy with the academic structure. Like I can't sit down and do homework and listen to lectures, and I can't do it. But I was really stressed out because I didn't know what I wanted to do career-wise. And so I found this text that says, I think I just want to figure out what I want to do because it's not very clear to me. I hate academics, so I'm struggling to find a field of interest that I'm willing to commit to and not run the risk of slacking off. And you know, my mom's like, "Oh, okay, let's find a business you can build." And then I said, "What would be super awesome is if my streaming career took off. We'll have to wait and see on that one though. LOL." That was in 2021. Let's see if I can scroll back in my text back then. But yeah, I was just reading text from like when I was just getting into it, and like just the way that I talk and everything, it's like clear like I was like kind of like a kid. I'll be doing a quote-unquote debut, and after that I'll be on a streaming schedule. After about a month, I can take a look at my analytics. When I first started streaming, as a VTuber, I streamed to, I think, like an average of like 5 people. I remember I hit my peak. I did a subathon one time, and I hit a peak of 30 viewers, and that blew my mind. Absolutely blew my mind. Those 5 lucky sons of bitches, dude. I think they were just my friends. I think most of them were my friends. Shout out to my friends, though, for sitting and watching my streams. You know those people are real ones.
It's been an amazing journey, hasn't it?
It sure has. Thank you for the tip, Johanne. When I was a kid, I dreamed of being a YouTuber. Or a streamer. I remember I was on like Twitch back in like its Justin TV days. I remember in like specifically like 2014, I had this one streamer streamed Minecraft and like League of Legends and other stuff, but I watched his streams every day, and I had that like sense of community with like the other 10 people that watched his streams. And even though he was like a really small streamer, I looked up to him so much. Like he streamed to like 15 people on a good day. And I thought he was the coolest person ever, and I was like, I want to be like you when I grow up. I can't believe I'm doing my dream hobby right now. Or I guess I wouldn't even call it a hobby, my career. It worked out! And I'm the happiest I could ever be. It gets crazy reading these texts, like, as I'm talking about, like, I want my stream career to go off. Like, you know, my mom's texting me about doing house tours. Oh, I see texts in here about Cupcake. Cupcake was still alive. R.I.P. my sweet coral. My mom rescued a dog today. She sent me this picture of this poor big dog. And she had like mange and stuff. She was so cute. And my mom was like, I don't know what to do. Like, no one will take her in. Luckily, she found someone who came and rescued her, and so now she's at the vet, getting help. Dude, it's so weird. I'm streaming right now, and it's dark in my room. I'm not used to that. I don't stream this late. It's so weird. might go turn on my light. I kind of don't like using my computer in the dark. I think it's bad for your eyes. Alright, this is really comfy. I'm having a good time. My tummy is still my stomach is still doing pretty good. I also haven't eaten. I haven't eaten in many hours. I might try miso soup. I need an induction pot. I only have a pan. So if I make miso soup, I'm gonna have to like make it my rice cooker or something. I'm gonna have to try it in my rice cooker. That's how I make my pasta right now. I make it in my rice cooker. I boil water in my rice cooker because I don't have a pot that works with my induction stove. I know I don't talk much in chat, but I've been watching you for a bit, and I just say you're a great VTuber and I love your ASMR. I'm not doing ASMR! I love you, Q. I hope you have a good night. I was scared to speak and I'm crying. Don't call me weird or anything for this. Don't worry. I don't do ASMR though. I used to. Haven't done ASMR in a very long time. I will do ASMR. I will. Used to say all the memories of you and all. A ghost of a smile caught in the wind. Someday it'll be the last day. Remember me and Pippi would speak up a lot about you and you talked about getting some kind of job, and I told him I'd rather keep it not have a 9-to-5 job. It's okay, it wasn't a 9-to-5. I was a social media manager. There we go, revealed. For a local business. And how I'd want you to be able to stream and just have a good life, and now you have live alone with your 2 cats. We both agree you seem happier. And people like Magnum are backslashing me and the Bun Bros who are just here to protect your smile. Thank you guys so much. This entire stream's an ASMR. The world you were part of, lost in the wind. Someday it'll be the last day. Didn't you do ASMR like a month ago? Nope. Nope. Not me. I won't forget how it feels to be loved, to be remembered by someone as special as you. You Bun Bites. I will drink the last cup of coffee with a smile. Okay, chat. I'm not getting terminated. Again. You guys are stuck with me. I won't forget how it feels to be loved, to be remembered. I have to terminate myself? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call me on my Sudoku stream. Vampwolf, thank you for the follow. Of coffee with a smile. I hope I never have to stop streaming. I genuinely want to, like, be able to do this forever. I recommend streaming highly. There's nothing that feels so elating Like, it's genuinely so much happiness. I highly believe you should love your career. And there was a time where it felt like streaming felt like a job. And I'm glad that I'm no longer there anymore. It no longer feels like a job. 'Cause it was miserable. Honestly, when it felt like a job, when the thing I loved felt like a job, it was awful. But now that I've learned how to properly, like, because I think when you try too hard to fit like rules and a mold and a personality instead of just getting to just be yourself, then it just gets so hard. But now that I like know how to like properly carry myself and just be myself on stream and stuff, it just comes so naturally. And it's just always happy. Like, there's days where like I feel mentally so exhausted and it's hard to hit the go live button. And then I hit the go live button and then the rest of like the stream, like, time fucking flies. Because I'm just having so much fun and I'm just so happy. So being genuine makes it more enjoyable? Yeah. Hats off, honestly, to those VTubers who can, like, pull off playing off their lore all the time. Like, I am, I don't know, I don't even know how to pretend. I am a demon lord, because I wanted to be a demon lord. I'm a demon lord, hoo hoo hoo, and then like trying to like morph every story I tell into somehow fitting into my lore. Honestly, it's a work of art, but I can't do it. Yeah, I'm a virtual anime girl, but like I think I'm myself as much as possible. I think it also makes it easier that I think I am a puppy girl IRL. That sounds so cringe out loud. I have no room to talk. I literally bought a collar to go with my ears and tail the other day. Stop calling me a furry, that's not what a furry is. I'm puppy girl. Tell us more about the tail, it's not a butt plug. Freak. There's absolutely nothing sexual about my interest in puppy girlism. My puppy pilled. I just like to be cringe and free. I think there's nothing wrong with that. I used to be afraid to admit it, but I think part of my journey in like being myself on stream is admitting every single cringe thing about myself and wearing it with pride. I'm the queen of never doubling down. I'll just layer it with more cringe to distract you. I double up. Instead of doubling down on my cringe, I double up on my cringe. You should have a stream where you at least tell us you're wearing the ears and tail. Sure. I don't get it until like next month. Oh, I haven't been down to my mailbox. I still don't have my new credit card. I don't know why I haven't gotten it yet. But I haven't gone down my mailbox yet to see if my collar's here. Because I've been in the ER and in pain. And just I haven't had the time. Yeah, I just plan to wear it at home. It's like interesting how I buy like clothes and stuff for myself to have like super cool fashion, and I don't go out. I kind of just do it for myself, you know? I do it to look at myself in the mirror and feel cool. Feeling better after the ER. I did not get the gallbladder out yet, no. The reason I'm streaming now instead of earlier at my normal stream time is because this has been the only window today that I have not been in immense pain. I was told today that my doctor's appointment to get the surgery scheduled would be on the 31st. But I don't think I can wait that long just for the scheduling appointment, so I'm gonna call again tomorrow and see if I can get in earlier to somewhere to get my surgery scheduled. Because that would mean like 2 weeks for me to get the doctor's appointment, and then probably it would be like, I don't know, maybe at least a week after that before I'd get surgery. I've never had surgery before. Never. Like, so it is nerve-wracking. Everyone tells me I'm gonna be okay, but I'm still nervous anyways. As much as people want to tell me I'm gonna be okay, I'm still nervous. I'm still nervous. I still don't see why you have to see your primary care for that anyways. I don't know either. Oh, well, I guess I kind of know, but I think it's a stupid reason. It's because it's technically an elective surgery and not an emergency surgery. Because technically I could go about my life in pain until it gets infected. Or until it causes other issues, because it does inevitably cause other issues if it's untreated. That would require urgent surgery, but the current state it's in, like the state it's in, even though it's inevitable that it'll develop into these things, it's not at emergency level. And so also the shitty thing about elective surgery is even if I did have health insurance, most likely it would not be covered. Because a lot of time health insurance companies don't cover elective surgeries. Dude, insurance in general is just so shit. You're fucked with or without it. It's the same way with pet insurance. For my pets, I keep a pet fund instead of insurance. For example, if I had insurance for Mochi, I did have insurance for Mochi for quite a while, and it added up so fast, and they kept increasing the amount I had to pay each month. It was so shit. I ended up giving them a bunch of money for them to cover absolutely nothing, so they just got a bunch of free money for me by the time I canceled. And by the way, it was so hard to cancel his health insurance. I had to call people to get it canceled. But because he has such a rare health condition, insurance wouldn't have covered it anyways. Insurance doesn't really exist to help you. product they provide to make money. So it's made to take in more than they put out, yeah. Stupid shit. Stupid shit. I need to figure out, now that that's on my mind, why I don't have my credit card yet. I signed up for, one of those Amazon store cards. Because I had to think about, like, how I can diversify my credit a little bit with stuff I actually spend money on. I don't really shop or anything, but I do use Amazon. I mean, my card's active now. I feel like I'm supposed to have my card. I don't know. I get nervous because when the electricity company that stole money from me was sending me my first check, I didn't get it, which was alarming. I had to have them send it to a post office instead. Is it me, or are there some changes in the model? I'm using a 3D model right now. 3D model. Yeah, I'm hoping they didn't lose my card. Yeah, it could. I mean, maybe they delivered it the day I went to the ER. I'll go check mail tomorrow. I don't go out at night because it's really dark where I live. There's not a lot of, like, streetlights and stuff. So I don't really feel safe going out. I am a little bit worried about. I guess I'm not too worried because I don't think I'm gonna be doing, like, big stuff with my Amazon card. But the store Prime card is it goes through Synchrony. Yeah, I got the Synchrony one. So if anyone has experience with Synchrony. You have the same one? Yeah, that's the only thing that makes me feel apprehensive about it. Is that it's Synchrony. Just fuck that company. Why do I not have my card? How do I get there from the website? Count? I have no idea. It'll be on your ass about on-time payments. Luckily, I don't think I have any issues with on-time payments. Do they have a backslash? Am I able to, like, set up auto payments for Prime card? Yeah, okay. I never spend on credit cards more than what I have. I never spend more than what I have, so I can make sure that I can auto pay it off. I don't really need credit cards. I think credit is so stupid. Credit is America's, or I guess just like the Western version of social credit. Yeah, I don't need, but I don't need it for what credit cards are. I just need it for building credit, so that I can one day hope to have a mortgage. Never saw it that way, but it makes sense. See, I'm waking you up. I'm helping you notice. You're becoming a noticer. All the things we criticize China for. Take a look at us. Notice. You worried about China stealing your TikTok data? Are you? Are you worried about China stealing your TikTok data? Get excited when they release that US-only app where your own government can control everything that you see that's happening in the world. And they get a say on whether or not they will let you see that. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. No, TikTok is for people under 30 and over 50. I hate hearing sounds outside my apartment at night. It freaks me out. But usually it's just people taking their dogs out. Visa and MasterCard have been blocking payments to Patreon. They've been doing that for multiple websites. It's not just Patreon. Isn't Steam selling out now too? Dude, it's so annoying that if I want to get Nekopara, the newest Nekopara, I have to, like, get my R18 crack from outside of Steam now. Which is so bullshit. Well, yeah, that's true. That is right, Rusty. I guess my bad on the wording. Visa and MasterCard are holding all of these companies hostage. It's less of the fault of the platforms that are abiding their terms. But it's crazy how many of these companies are being held at gunpoint by Visa. Dude, Japanese... Everyone loves, like, Japanese created media. But holy shit, I hate how restrictive Japanese laws are on media. And, like, the entitlement
of Japanese companies. Like, we all know Nintendo, and Nintendo's fucking entitlement. Learning about Uma Musume, and learning about the whole thing about NSFW content, dude, pisses me off. Like, holy shit. I'm sorry, respectfully, get over yourself. I'm sorry, I'm always gonna be on that side. I live by the word, or like the term, Rule 34. If it exists, there's gonna be porn of it. I'm sorry, horse owners, your horses are going to be turned into anime girls, and they will be Guntu. Get over it. People want to fuck your horse. People want to get the bucket. Because your horses are not the right height, no bucket required. Banned from Equestria Daily, bro. It's the shareholders and the owners, the horse owners, the Yakuza's involved. Oh, brother. The amount of, like, entitlement and, like, the, like, need for, like, control is just, it's stupid. It's like, you realize you're being so unrealistic. It's just not realistic to have all these expectations. It's like with Nintendo's expectations with like fan works and Nintendo's expectations with pirating and modding, and it's like, you're being unrealistic. It's just completely anti-consumer. Oh god, did you guys hear? This is, I guess maybe you might not have heard about it because it's on the TikTok side of things. But there's these toys called Sylvanian Family. And there's this TikTok account who is really big on the platform. They take the little toys and they make little adult, like, humor, like, little skits and stuff. Like, you know, where the Sylvanian families are talking about drugs and divorces and abortions and, like... And they're getting... Yeah, it's like Robot Chicken. And the toy company is suing them. For, their content. It's like, dude... No one knows about... Hardly anyone really fucking even knows about your toys anymore. Like, yeah, they've been around for years, but hardly anyone knows about your toys anymore if it weren't for, like, accounts like this. Like, if anything, they're making you more money. A good fucking company would see this and be like, hey, instead of suing you, do you want to do an advertisement with us? Do you want a sponsorship? Do you want to do some sort of collaboration? Here, let's send you some toys, and then you can advertise our toys. Yeah, they don't understand the value of word of mouth. I hate this world of companies hating fun, dude. Your creation is literally being celebrated
you're getting free advertisement, and you just take it as an opportunity to, like, shoot yourself in the fucking foot. It's all so tiresome. Miku would never. Miku da yo. Miku da yo. It's like imagining if, like, Littlest Pet Shop sued Littlest Pet Shop creators. Ooh, guys, we should watch Littlest Pet Shop Popular on stream together. Or even just, like, in Discord. I think it'd be funny. We should watch LPS Popular. Dude, apparently the creator is coming back and finishing the series. This is huge. We should do that tonight. After this stream, do you guys want to watch Littlest Pet Shop Popular? I think we should do that. I think that'd be fun. Yeah, for real. Let's watch LPS Popular. Dude, I'm psyched. I'm about to share my childhood with you. When I was a kid, I had this little pink digital camera. I'd used to record my own, like, Littlest Pet Shop series and webkin series and stuff and stop motions. And I wasn't allowed a YouTube channel as a kid, so I was just making them for myself. I'd throw them into Windows Live Movie Maker and edit them. I wanted, see, even from like a young age, I wanted to be a YouTuber. I just wanted to be a YouTuber so bad. I was creator-brained, creator-pilled. I miss making little webkins stop motions, bro. I really need to sit down and get back into editing so that I can do some editing and stuff. I've been so busy doing the streaming and stuff that I haven't been able to sit down and do the editing. Don't say stop motion? Why not? Oh. Newgrounds. What are you talking about, Noah? Guys, you guys want to go watch LPS Popular? Sure. Okay. We'll unstream here and we'll go watch LPS Popular in Discord. I'm psyched. Dog, I go to bed in like 5 minutes? Dude, is your mom telling you to, 350? I don't think you gotta go to bed. Actually, that's Mr. 297p. Alright, let's switch jobs now. Okay. We could switch jobs. I just I can't promise to be good at it. I can't promise to put effort into it. But I'll step in for your job. I just can't promise you that you'll still have a job after I'm done. Alright. I'm gonna end stream so we can watch so we can watch LPS Popular. I'll see you guys on Discord here in just a minute. Otsukurwa. Goodbye.